Lisa Breen and her son Keegan left their hotel Sunday, headed for the Sundome Corral, where Breen's daughter Caitlyn is warming up with the USF Volleyball team, getting ready for a match against Cincinnati. It's the end of family week for the Bulls, but one critical piece of the Breen family is missing: Dad.
He's in Afghanistan. He'll be there until December 3rd. He does contract work for Department of Defense.
He's training their students, the Afghani students that are going to be their border patrol, police, firearms and tactical weapons handling.
Matt Breen is a retired 25-year police officer from Osceola County. 23 of those years were spent with the SWAT team. Now in Afghanistan, it's not the first time he's served abroad.
When I was about 13, he went to Kosovo after the genocide, during the time where they were trying to make peace and try and clear everyone out and get it. So that was a war zone. Everywhere he goes, everywhere they send him, they need him because it's a war zone.
In Afghanistan, Breen works out of a secure compound, and while that keeps him safe, there is something it can't do.
He's never saw me play volleyball.
She knows that he's there in spirit, but she's been used to this all of her life. This year, with her being first year in a Division I volleyball team, it's huge that he's missing it.
But he doesn't miss it entirely. See, new technology and the internet allows Breen to watch and chat from afar.
We wrapped up our match at Charleston, and I just remember kind of getting ready to gather my thoughts, meet with my staff, and head to our traditional post-match talk with the team. And Miley came over and grabbed me and said, Coach, we have Caitlyn's dad on the live chat, from Afghanistan, and is there a chance she can talk with him? Absolutely. There was no reason to pause, think, or even stutter.
I was very relieved that they caught me before I ran into the locker room, because I was on my way. I was hustling in, and Clara catches me at the last second and says, do you want to talk to your dad? And I was like, is he on the phone? Where is he? I don't know. Is he here?
My husband is not very computer savvy, so he can call me and I can walk him through signing on and finding the live chat on the website. Once he got onto it, I showed him where he could go down and put his name and make a comment, and of course the game had already started, but he could see where Caitlyn was on the board, and that's when he put his little sign in on. So I was excited to see it pop up, because that just meant he was part of what was going on with Caitlyn that night.
It was a short conversation, 2 minutes and 7 messages, but it was enough.
I asked him how the weather was. First thing, I knew it was hot and I knew it was miserable, and so did he. So it just kind of, that's my daughter.
I know that it sealed the game. It just made everything that she'd been doing, knowing that her dad had been watching, it made it all worthwhile. And I think now that she'll even ask me before games, do you think Dad can get online?
And the fact that conversation happened in front of everybody, with the archive posted online for the world to see, that didn't matter.
I know it meant a lot to him, and it meant a lot to me to be able to talk to him through that. They knew he was over there, and they knew if I had the chance to talk to him, that I was going to talk to him. And I could have, at that moment, told him anything I wanted to. And it doesn't bother me that anybody else was watching, because they would understand. They would want to, just open up to their family members if they're in the same situation, I'm sure.
It's one of those things, as we all kind of get caught up in our own worlds, we sometimes forget what's going on in other people's lives. And that's why even that instance that Miley came up and said that, it's like, wow, life's about so much more than just volleyball.
More so than allowing Matt to speak with Caitlyn, the live chat allowed Dad to follow daughter's play.
Just the little kill by Breen means huge for Dad. There's not a whole lot in the commentary other than who's doing what. They don't get real long-winded, but just those little 3-word statements, or block by Breen, or Breen and Boaz block, those are huge for him.
Though next year promises to be different. Next year, Matt Breen doesn't want to watch from so far.
It really irks him to see me playing so well and him not being able to see it or be there, or go eat after the games like I do with my mom. But he's changed his schedule around so he could be here next fall. So he'll be able to stay for the whole season, see me play and everything like that. So I think right now he's just kind of biding his time until he can get back and actually see everything going on. Everyone looks up in the stands and looks at their parents for approval every now and then when they're playing. see if they're cheering or see if they're smiling, see, did they think I did a really bad job just then. And it's going to be nice to look up there and see him and my mom.
Joel Godet for Bulls Vision.